Okay, we just got to the gym. We're gonna get out, do some back, sit in the sauna. I did just wash my hair, and so I'm a little off on my schedule. I usually only like to get in the sauna on days that I haven't washed my hair. For a snack, I'm having an apple, a tablespoon of peanut butter, a Vital Protein Collagen protein shake. There's the nutritional information, and then just some Earl Grey tea with a splash of milk. Snack, plate, and salad. Oh, this week has been tough. My motivation is gone. I am just relying on habits at this point, and really I have to push myself to get my tasks done. So just a little reminder of what I'm doing. I am doing 1,700 calories, 130 grams of protein, and 30 grams of fiber for my diet. And then my fitness, I'm doing 3 weightlifting sessions and 3 cardio sessions. And then I'm doing 80 ounces of water, and then just trying to live an active lifestyle outside of that. So I've done really well at the fiber. Like once you figure out the high fiber foods that you like, it's really easy to incorporate that. And honestly, I've been hitting 50 grams of fiber some days. So, avocado. I started making this chocolate oatmeal, which cocoa or cacao powder has 2 grams of dietary fiber. And then obviously oatmeal is high in fiber. And then adding chia seeds to my yogurt. Like I can hit 50 grams of fiber really easy now that I kind of know what high fiber foods are. And so that part is figured out. I'm not bloated. I feel good in that respect. My water is still hard for me. I don't calculate my water as well as I should. I need to do better on that next week. And I said that last week. And so I love doing this YouTube channel because I need to do it. I need to do what I say I'm doing. I need to hit 80 ounces of water this week. So I'm going to do that. And then the weightlifting is really easy for me. The cardio's hard. I don't know why, because I can do a 12-minute Tabata workout, and that can count as my cardio for that day. But getting in 3 cardio sessions, and I'm trying not to have all of them be walks, I don't like doing it. And this week I did 2, actually I did all of them. All of them were walks. I didn't do any. No, I did 1 cardio. That's a lie. I did 1 cardio session. I did a kickboxing, but still not great. So I want to work on that for next week. And then that's kind of what's been going right this week. My weight was 153.8, so we're down 1 pound, which is great. I wish it was more, but we're going to take every win that we can get right now. My waist last week was 34 inches. My waist this week is 33 inches. My legs didn't change. They're still at 20 inches. My arms were at 12 inches last week. They're at 11.5 this week. So 0.5 of a loss. We're going to take it. We're going to take every little win. My calipers. So calipers is when you kind of flex a little bit and then you're pinching the fat right here. And then there's a little pinching tool that you go in and pinch, and it tells you the calibers that they are. Last week they were at an 11. This week they're at a 10, which means that switching. So I've done a high protein diet before. I've never done a high fiber diet. This is my first time. And I think high fiber is really like getting my belly fat faster than anything else that I've tried. So that's fantastic. And I really do feel like the high fiber is still the road to go down. I did look at my macros on my Fitness Pal, And they are, as far as my carbs and my fat, they're all over the place on a day-to-day level. Like I'm not hitting a standard percentage on my carbs and my fat because it really depends on what fiber choices I had that day. Like beans, chia seeds, avocado, they're all high in fat. And so if I have all of those fiber choices on that day, my fat is much higher than my carbs. But if I had apples and berries and that kind of stuff for my fiber on a day, then my carbs are normally higher and my fat is lower. And so there's not really a pattern there that I can really say, like, here's how much your carbs should be, here's how much your fat should be. But I do feel like if I just focus on protein and high fiber, I do feel like that's working, even though it's slow. I'm doing this naturally. I'm not using Ozempic, and weight loss is a slow process. And so I'm just trying to remind myself of that this week, because my enthusiasm for doing this has definitely gone down. And so there's a lot of pep talks that I'm having with myself this week. But I'm going to do better on my cardio next week. I'm going to do better on my water. I'm going to just try to have a sunshine attitude about this process. And next week I will be at my mom's. And so that will be another obstacle because she's an amazing cook. And so I'm going to have to really stick to my guns on maintaining this challenge. So if you want to find out how I do next week, please hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys later.